Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? Happy Wednesday to ya. Happy Wednesday to ya. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. I cannot believe it. This week has flown by. It has flown by. I am in disbelief, but I'm excited because that means we're closer to Friday. So we're closer to Friday. Tomorrow already is Thursday. Jeez Louise. All right, so let's see who we have in the chat and then we'll get started. You know, my goal, I got to get my buns in the bed. My goal is to be in and out in an hour and a half. Now, we'll see if I can do it. I always say that. The next thing I look up, it's 2.5 to 2 hours later, 2 to 2.5 hours later. So we shall see. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so who do we have in the chat? You know, I left my little ring. Where is it? I was like, what is going on? I feel like not there without it. Let me ask my daughter. I don't know where she is. I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, she's downstairs, but I thought she was upstairs trying to listen in. Okay. So let's see who we have in the chat. We have the Mail to the B. Hey, Mail. She says, happy hump day. And my daughter came up. She heard me. All right. So Mel says, please like the live stream as you enter. Also share and subscribe. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, my lucky ring. It's back. Thank you, little lady. Okay. Here we go. It's so lucky. Okay. I have my lucky cross. Yes. Okay. Thank you, honey. All right. So Mel is saying, oh, she's telling people if you're in the vertical chat, okay, happy Wednesday. She's saying to everyone, who else we have tonight? Keisha, how are you, Keisha? How are you? Look, Keisha, look at you looking fabulous. Keisha, you were supposed to email me. Where are you? I was thinking, if we don't want to email, like we're supposed to StreamYard or Zoom, but we can also, do a phone situation too. So you got to let me know because we want to chat with you. All right. Plus you won fair and square. How about that? All right. Wait a minute. Hold up. That profile pic. Look at that. Jeez, Louise, look at you looking fabulous. You know, I wish there was a way you could blow these pictures up. You know what I mean? Like bring them like front and center. I just love a good profile pic. Love it, love it, love it. All right, but that's okay. My girl Sweet Bee is in the house. She says, good evening, Dee Dee and Chad. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. We got Miss Brenda. She says, happy Wednesday. Look, Miss Brenda is getting a smooch in her profile pic. I love that for you. Look at you getting a smooch. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. We got Chi Chi. How are you? She says, happy Wednesday, y'all. I love that. We got Reset with Anissa. How are you, Anissa? We got Simply Taisha. She says, hey, Dee Dee and Divalicious fam. Happy Wednesday. I'll be watching and walking. Well, you walk on that treadmill. I love it. Let's see. Who else do we have on here? Mel is saying, don't forget to hit the like button. People are saying, hello, hello, hello. Cookie, how are you? She says, hey, Dee Dee and chat. We got Rita. How are you? She says, good evening, everyone. I hope you all had a great day, a good day. We got into the R to the G. Nicole Ray, GLP-1. How are you? She says, hey, Dee Dee and chat. All right, very good. So you said that was your anniversary picture. I love that. Very cute picture. We got Tanya Thompson in the house. Hey, Tanya, how are you? All right, so tonight, you guys know we are talking about, well, I don't know. I always think people saw the thumbnail, but maybe you did not. So tonight we are talking about the stages of just this GLP-1 journey. And I think I'm gonna go live sometime. I'm either gonna go live. Oh wait. Oh wait. Am I gonna go don't know what happened. Do you guys? I don't know what happened. One thing I said is I might go live, and then it went blank. I guess they don't want me to go live. I want to go live and give an update on my weight loss situation, my GLP-1 journey, all of the things. So I think I'm going to either go live this Sunday. I'm going to go live this Sunday or May 1st, like that weekend, the May 1st weekend. So I haven't figured that out yet. I really need to figure that out. But yeah, I just want to talk about my GLP-1 journey because I haven't said anything, much about it since my last live, which was on a Sunday, and I gave a little bit of an update. So I do want to update the people. Guess who's back? Dun dun dun, back again. Dun dun dun. Dee Dee's back. Tell a friend. I don't know what happened. I was shut down. This is so funny to me. Well, actually, it's not really that funny. It's a little bit annoying, but that's okay. We got Queen DA in the house. How are you? How are you? You got me on here singing some Slim Shady. Which StreamYard is shady to me. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Nancy's coming on in here. Okay, where'd Dee Dee go? I don't know. StreamYard, YouTube, I don't know what's going on. But tonight, let me see if I could get back into this. Tonight, we are talking about the stages of it all. So I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but we talked about the different stages that people could be in on their GLP-1 journey. And it had me thinking, like, what stage am I in? Because, I am 2+ years in. And I've been learning some things and doing research about people who have been on a GLP-1 journey as long as I have. And it's pretty interesting. All right, so it's pretty interesting. So I'm gonna share some of the things that I have learned about my journey. And I told you I met with the nutritionist. I saw that menopause doctor. All those videos I've recorded. I got to get those babies out. But I got so much going on. So I'm going to tell you some of the things I got cooking, and then we're going to get into the stages. This kind of goes along with the stages of the GLP-1 journey, because I feel like in 2 years in, I should be in, the lifestyle change, right? I'm thinking I should be at that final stage, but not really. A lot of people are not, but I do feel like sometimes people who lose all the weight they want to lose, they've done it within a 2-year period. So if you could let me know somebody who has more weight to lose, did not make their go weight, and have been on GLP-1 or have made their go weight, right? And they did it within the 2 years. Is there anybody out there who has not done it within 2 years, met their goal weight? I don't know that person, but I would love to meet with you if you're out there, because I'm one of those people. Now, it's somebody I do know who hasn't made the goal. I don't category. I wouldn't put myself together with this person. So I do know a couple of people, but yeah, I don't put myself in there with those two folks, right? I would need to see their DEXA scans. I would need to see, really that's it, because they've been on there saying kind of what they're doing and what they're not doing. But somebody that had journey is kind of compatible to mine. Like, I would love to see how, the people who have done that within the 2 years and people who have not within the 2 years. So I'm one of those people, 2 years has gone by and I'm halfway to my goal. I may be 55% to my goal as opposed to just half, right? Give myself that extra 5%. So I'm curious about, what stage of the process I am in. And I think because we're pioneers in this weight loss revolution, that, I don't know, I'm going to have to kind of figure it out and work through it. But that prompted me to think about, what are some of the stages and the things that we go through? And, I'm Downsizing Diva, the queen of slow and steady. And a lot of people, message me through email or leave comments on my videos. And people talk about how, I got to make sure I'm in the camera's view. People talk about how, they're just not losing. They're stuck in a stall. What to do when you're not losing? What to do when you're stuck in a stall? Why are they stuck in a stall? And my videos aren't going to blame the person necessarily. It's going to try to figure out what you're doing. I think the blame game for me is just played out at this point. I don't really want to hear too much blaming what we're doing, what we're not doing. I think if you're to the point where you can't figure it out, you need to be talking to a doctor, which I'm doing. You need to be consulting with a dietitian, which I'm doing. And you need to be figuring out if you're on the right dose, which I'm doing. I'm doing all those things, right? So we're going to see. I'm going to give you an update on what's been really going on with me. So I just kind of want to talk about if you're in the right stage, if I'm even in the right stage. So some of the stages are that it's 7 stages, and I'm going to break these. I'm not going to go really too much into it because it's in the video. Did you guys watch that video? I'm going to put this video up now. Hopefully it doesn't all come crashing down and when I put this video up. So this is the video. What stage are you in? I hope you watched that, but if not, go back and dig into that video because I really break down the stages and talk about the different stages of being on the GLP-1 journey. And interestingly enough, people in stage 4 emailed me or responded a lot, and people in stage 6 or 7, like at the end, messaged me and had comments to make a lot. So I thought that was interesting. They were either in stage 4 or they were in stage 7. So let's talk about what some of the stages are. And then I want you to tell me what stage do you think you are in. So I see people making comments. I don't know if they're saying hello to each other or what. Let's see. What are people saying? Okay, Sweet Bee, I want to come back to your comment. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so these are the stages. Let me put the stages up here, and I want you to try to figure out what stage you think you are in. So the hope phase, right? I love this stage. This is the hope stage. This is the stage where you're just starting. You're a newbie and you are excited about your journey. You don't know what to expect. You just know you're excited. A lot of people can be scared, right? That they're taking this med, but this is where the hope comes in. Like I was one of those people. I thought, oh gosh, I'm going to take this in 6 months. I'm going to be down to my goal. I thought the weight was just going to fall off. I didn't realize that you had to, really change your habits so much. I tweaked some things. I know, when you're trying to watch your weight, I know what the pamphlet said. I know my doctor said, it's going to suppress your appetite, but she really didn't say like, don't eat this, eat that. She just said it's going to suppress your appetite. You're probably not going to want to eat. You're going to, lose weight, but more importantly, this Mounjaro is going to bring down your A1C. So that's what I was told. That's the message I got. So I was just hopeful and excited about the A1C coming down. And then I thought when I started doing, going out on YouTube and watching the news, I thought, oh my gosh, all these people are dropping pounds. I thought I'm going to be at my goal in 6 months. I thought by my birthday, I started taking it in February of 2024. And I thought by July, I was good. Now I was fine though, but I thought I was going to be like super slim and fine at that point. And that did not happen for me. So yeah, I did. That's when I really started to realize like, gosh, this is going slower than I thought. Maybe I need to tweak some things. Maybe I need to do some things. But I was still hopeful. So that's the hope stage. That's stage 1. All right. Now stage 2 is the quick win phase, right? You start seeing those pounds come down. I know a lot of people I lost 4 pounds in the first week, I believe. I know some people who lost 6 pounds the first week. Now we all know that's water weight. A lot of us know it's water weight, but we still, drop the pounds and that motivates you. I don't care what anybody says. Once you start seeing that scale go down, you get motivated. And so the opposite happens when the scale is not moving. And for most of us, and especially for me, I get a little frustrated, but I've learned how to deal with it, because I've had no choice, right? It's either deal with it or break down. All right, stage 3 is the adjustment stage. Now, in this stage, your body is like, hold up, wait a minute, what's going on with this GLP-1? So your body is kind of adjusting to the medication. And for a lot of us, it could be accelerating, right? Your body is, has gotten used to that medication. You excel, you continue to lose your 2 to 3 pounds a week, which is kind of on the higher end, right? But you're doing it and doing it well. Well, some of us, our body is like, hold up, you're losing too much weight. We want to hold on to this fat. and your body starts to figure it out. You can have hormones come into play. You know, if you're in perimenopause or menopause, your body is just basically confused, right? But it's trying to get adjusted because the body is smart. All right, so that's that adjustment stage. Then you could be in this stage, which is the stage I see a lot of people who like my channel are on. And that is the stall of it all, right? The stall. So if you're in the stall, this is where most people, it just starts to break you mentally, right? Because you feel like I'm doing all the things and I'm still not seeing progress, or you're not seeing progress fast enough for you. And this is a hard one to be in, but some people are in there. So if you're in a stall, I just want to tell you, whatever you do, do not give up. But, you know, double down on the things that you're doing well. Ease back on one of the habits that you're breaking, right? You're doing something you shouldn't be, whether it be sleep, whether it be not getting enough water, whether it be not eating enough protein, whether it be, maybe you can't tackle everything. Like, it's hard for me to tackle everything. Sometimes I have to just tackle and take back, and focus in on one thing at a time. So right now, my focus is I have two focuses. My focus is getting sleep and getting protein in. So those are the two: getting sleep, getting protein in. Those other things are important, but I got so much going on. I won't do well trying to do everything at one time. So sometimes you got to break it down, right? And do what you can do and just keep it moving. I love to say that, keep it moving. I keep it moving over here. All right, so that's the stall of it all, right? Okay, the next phase is a reality check. And this is where your discipline has to show up, right? Because you're in a stall. Nothing's working. Nothing's moving. So you have to have that discipline to show up. And when I say discipline, I don't mean like a fad diet, right? Because I feel like a lot of that is going on in the GLP-1 community. Is that me, or is that just other people? Do other people feel like it's kind of like the diet culture has come back to our GLP-1 community, right? Because we were all like, we don't want that. Now I feel like it is coming back, and I don't know why that is, what that's about. But we got people on this diet, that diet, this way they're doing it, that way they're doing it. I know people love keto, so the keto lovers, don't get me out here. But the keto diet, is that something you're going to do forever? I don't know. If it's not, then I would consider that more like a diet than a lifestyle. Now, if you're going to keto it out from here till you're 90, okay, great, 90, 100 even. But a lot of people, I feel like, are on keto to like reach a goal, right? To cut out all those carbs, and then they reach a goal, and then they're back eating the carbs again. So that to me is like a diet. Now, I could be wrong, but that's just, what I'm kind of getting from that. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that we are on diets in this GLP-1 community, or do you feel like people are really trying to change their habits and their lifestyles? What do you think? So I'm going to put that in the chat. Are we on diets, or are we trying to change our lifestyle? Are we on diets in the GLP-1 community? Are we changing our lifestyle? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. I'm trying to change my lifestyle. Jeez Louise. Sometimes I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I get fatigued with all this, all the things to do, that I just think like, let me go on a quick diet, knock these down, get down to my 100 pounds real quick and keep it moving. I've been so tempted to do that, and I just haven't done it, because if I'm on here talking about a lifestyle, I can't be behind the scenes doing a fad diet and jacking up my metabolism even more. So, but yeah, when it's slow and steady, you kind of want to just keto it out for 4 weeks. Geez, Louise. Okay, what do you guys think? Ooh. Oh, and you're so sweet. Thank you. She said, I'd like it 25 times if I could. I appreciate you, and okay, so Keisha says she's changing her lifestyle. Okay, very good. Okay, Chi Chi says definitely your lifestyle. Sweet Bee says, wait, I'm sorry. Sweet Bee says, I honestly was just trying to maintain weight until my doctor agreed to switch me to Zepbound while continuing to build strength. I'm happy with the results, starting to see more muscle definition. All right, so that's going to get you to that 100 years old, not 100 pounds down, 100 years old. If you start incorporating that strength training and keeping that up and getting the body moving, I love that. All right, very good. I love that. Some are diets just to reach a goal. Others are on a lifestyle journey to reach their goal properly and healthily. Yeah, and for me, it's taken a longer time when you do it that way. Because I know people who, and I think a lot of people do this, and there is no right or wrong, right? I know a lot of people who just let the medication lead them and they slim down really fast. And then toward the end of their journey, they start adding in the weights and strength training and all that stuff. Or people who, lost really fast, realized they were losing muscle, dialed it back, and got on that lifestyle track. And, I didn't have either experience. I just have been eating. I always say I'm eating because I, track my calories and how much I'm eating, trying to make sure I'm eating, enough. And then I'm so confused because at times it's times where I thought I was eating too much. And then I go to, DEXA scan or my doctor, and then they'll say, well, that's not enough. You need to be eating more. And then it's like, then you try to eat more, but the dose won't allow you to eat more. So then it's like, what do you do then? So I am kind of like in that, I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm in a bubble where I'm just trying to figure it out. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out. But I'm definitely seeing this as a lifestyle change for me and not just a fad diet. Because again, I could hop on the keto diet, cut all these carbs out and slim down. I know I'm not going to eat like that forever. But sometimes I'm tempted to do that. And maybe I will. Okay, thank you for that, Rita. Okay, some are diets, and some are trying to change their lifestyle. Some are looking for a finish line, which is diet culture. Yeah, and I don't even think at this point people are looking for a finish line. Twin, I just think people are looking to lose the weight fast, and then they'll figure it out. Right? I think that's what it is. They'll lose weight, they'll get it off as fast as they can, which I'm starting to think might be a little bit better than what my strategy was, just because after 2 years, I think it does get harder to lose if you're not at your goal. And think about it, I still have 70, I won't say 70 now. I'll say I still have like 60 something more pounds to go. So yeah. How about that? Brenda, how are you? She says hope stage. You're in the hope stage. Okay, very good. You're still in the hope stage. Are you new to the GLP-1? Have you been on it for a while? Because I think that's interesting if you're still in the hope space. I love that. This started as a weight loss journey and turned into a lifestyle for sure. All right, very good. I feel the same way. It's a lifestyle change for you. Did it start out that way for you, Ange? I've changed my lifestyle quite a bit. It doesn't feel hard because I feel so good. Oh, I love that. She said it's not hard because she feels good. I want to learn how to pull myself back and not be all up in this camera. Jeez, Louise, I'm working on that. I have to write myself a note. It is tempting, but the important thing to me is to do what's sustainable. Okay. Fads aren't sustainable. Yes, I agree. People are agreeing. Cookies agreeing. Males agreeing. Sweet Bee says, when you start to see all the benefits beyond the scale, it really reinforces those healthy behaviors for sure. I feel those who make the lifestyle changes during their weight loss tend to be more successful once they've met their goal. Okay, all right, yes. It makes sense that you would be, right? It really does. No, I just can't stop. I love how I feel. Just say it. Yes. And I think that's the best thing, right? You start feeling better, you start feeling different, and you just want to keep that feeling going, right? It feels better than those chips and cookies that used to weigh us down. So I agree. I get that. Okay, so this is what stage? I left off at a stage. The reality check stage. What about the lifestyle shift? Let me put a comment in there. What about the lifestyle shift? I'm gonna put a comma. Jeez, Louise, so we can separate it. Okay, so the lifestyle shift is not about the weight, right? It's about the habits that you are building. So in the chat, let me know, what are some healthy habits that you have built that you did not have going on before this GLP-1? Let me know in the chat. What are some healthy habits that you have going on that you did not have before the GLP-1? What could it be? I'm trying to think, what are my Cookie says, you know why they call it fad? Because you failed again. Jeez Louise, Cookie, that is too funny. Oh my goodness, you failed again. Dang. Oh, those fad diets will get you every time. We like that, Cookie. That is so creative. I'm gonna have to give you some applause for that. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. So, what are some habits that you guys have built that you did not have before the GLP-1? Let me see. Think habits I have that I did not build. Um, Gosh, and you know what? I'm seriously, this just thought just came to my head. It reminds me of somebody that I recently interviewed. Yes, yes, yes. I did another interview. And I am going to tell you this person reminded me of something that I thought I need to be doing again. And I had said to my one of my friends that I was going to start doing this certain thing. I'm going to let you guys watch the interview to figure out what this is. You might know if when you see who the person is. Okay, another question. I'm kind of off task here, but who do you think my interview is with? I interviewed somebody else in our GLP-1 community. I'm going to drop the interview on Friday, but it reminds me when you talk about lifestyle versus fat diets, this person comes to mind. Who do you think it is in our GLP-1 community that I interviewed? Do you want to take a guess before I just tell you? Anybody? Yeah, so Mel says, Mel, tell us about her habits. Okay, all right. All right, so take a break from the habits if you're typing those in, and let me know who do you think in the who do you think in the GLP-1 I'm interviewing? Who do you think it is? If Bellflower made a comment, I don't see hers. Oh, I do see it. Okay, okay, okay. All right, people are typing in their healthy habits. Thank you for that. Um, one of the things that has gotten me on track, you honestly, if it had not been for this GLP-1 journey, especially in the last 6 months, I probably would be um super burnt out, right? Because I was just doing a whole lot and still am, but I really was doing a whole lot. And one of the habits that I have now, which is a healthy habit, and it's so underrated, we don't really talk about it, is sleeping. Sleeping is one of those things that I was not doing. I was doing like very little. Now I'm getting my beauty rest. And I love that for myself. I love that for myself. I get my beauty rest and I'm feeling better. And sometimes I'm tired at night because I'm doing a whole lot all day. Like I'm up at 5:30. So my day starts early and I'm not in the bed super early, except for Mondays. On Mondays, I watch Taisha's live stream and I go to bed, honey. After that, I'm in bed. And that's my Monday night routine and get my daughter to sleep and all that. And then the rest of the days, I'm doing things with my daughter. It's a lot of homework and stuff. So, if I could pick my head in and do some other things, watch some things I enjoy, I do that. But for the most part, the rest of my week is my daughter and YouTube. So I'm just kind of, really kind of busy. But yeah, geez, Louise, getting that sleep in. My goal is to get in the bed by 10 o'clock, 10:30 at the latest. And some days I get in the bed, like last night, I got in the bed at 9:30. I probably was asleep. Was I asleep? I think I probably was asleep I probably got in the bed at 9. I think I was asleep by 9:15, 9:30. What's today? When was that? Monday night? Monday night, I was in the bed early. I'm always in the bed early. Tuesday, I did go to bed last night too. So that's why I said tonight, my goal is to be on here an hour and a half and get my buns in the bed and get the beauty sleep. How about that? All right. So who do you guys think I'm interviewing? Did you guys take a guess? You guys aren't guessing. Who do you think it is? And somebody on the GLP-1. Okay. Nobody took a guess. I'm just going to have to tell you. No, Bill, it is not. That is so funny. No, not her, not her. Okay, okay, all right, all right, all right. Okay, okay. Okay, so we got some guesses on here. I'm not gonna say the names out loud, but I'm going to tell you who is right. Okay, I see. Okay, we got some folks coming in. Hello, how are you? She says it's just me, Shauna. How about that? How are you? We got to get together, me, you, and Keisha. I haven't gotten in touch with Keisha. I emailed you back. But yeah, we got to get together. We got either we can do that or we can do a phone call. But I would rather like look at you, ladies. So how about that? Let's see. Okay, so we got mail to the not mail to the B. We got MVP. How are you? She says, "Hey, DD in chat." We got Pamela. She says, "Hey, DD and fam. How are you?" Okay, so yeah, I don't tell who I'm interviewing. It's top secret until it drops. So I'm going to tell you guys because this person, I just enjoy this person. This person, first of all, this person is dear to, dear to something I love, which is if I say this, you're gonna know. Teaching. So my next interview is gonna drop on Friday, and it is with Miss Toy, Miss Toy, she's got it. She's got it. Miss Toy, Miss Toy, she's got it. She's got it. Miss Toy, yes, yes, yes. I enjoy talking to Miss Toy. Miss Toy has got it going on. And, I'm going to tell you guys, one of the things she has adopted a kind of a lifestyle change that I plan to incorporate into what I'm doing probably this summer when I have time to actually do it. So you got to watch that interview. So you can see what I'm talking about. Once you'll know once we start talking about it. But yes, I interviewed Miss Toy. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. I'm going to drop it on Friday. I'm going to upload that video on Friday. I'm still kind of doing some touch-ups with it. But yeah, so I enjoyed talking to her. You said Miss Toy? Okay. Yes, Miss Toy. How about that? So I got a couple of interviews coming down the pike. I just, it's so funny because, if I see sometimes, you're around watching and doing this and doing that, and you see somebody, and for me, it takes like somebody who I'm really curious about what they have going on. And they may have said something or did something, and I just think like, oh, I got to chat with them. So I have a couple people that I'm interested in chatting with. And so, yeah, how about that? And then, gosh, wait until the summer when I have time to really, look around and see who I want to chat with because, I just haven't had time to be around and seeing what people have going on. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. And Miss Toy, she didn't just she's one of those people. She really believes in that self-care. I love that about her. She's into the self-care of it all. So I love that because I think all women, especially when you're in my age bracket. Now, Toy is not, she's not my age yet. Which is I'm 53, right? So I feel like when you're this age and people ask me, do you have any beauty secrets? Water. Because that's all I was really doing is water. And I was using that Trula skincare, which is, but before that, I was just a Dove girl, like using Dove. So like the kind that the least sensitive to my skin kind. And then, since you guys have been talking about all the things, I see my dermatologist here in the next week. So since people have been talking about all the skincare things, I started incorporating skincare. But honestly, I really truly believe you don't really need a lot of stuff if you, just drink a lot of water. I wasn't always eating the best, but I do eat fruits and vegetables. But I just was also eating other junk food in addition to that. But I don't have a lot of like wrinkling, kinkling skin. I'm starting to see it come in. And so I just kind of want to do some anti-aging things. But I think luckily it's genes too, because my mom was a beauty. So, genes play a big part in it. So people crack me up when they see like somebody looking young. They want to know what you do, genes. Most of it, I guarantee you, is genes, unless you see their parent and the parent's skin is kind of jacked up. But how do you know it wasn't from the environment and what they were eating and things like that? So I think genes have a lot to do with it. People get you to buy all this skincare. And really, I feel like all you need is a good moisturizer. You need water, right? And that's part of being the moisturizer. You need water, you need moisturizer, and you need some kind of something to like wash your face without totally stripping it. I feel like those are the three main things. All the other stuff is extra, like the retinol, the tetranol, whatever it's called, that, all that. I feel like that's that's all great. That's all extra. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of like medications. You guys know medication, skincare. I am using skincare right now. And I don't know if I have a before and after, but maybe this summer when I got all kind of time on my hands, I'll show you like what has happened with my skin so far, which I don't really notice a huge big old difference, honestly. I don't really notice a huge big old difference, but I think it's good to do, right? I don't think I'm wasting my money. So we will see, because I'm going to ask my dermatologist like what she thinks about my skin, because I've been using this stuff, since the last time I went to her. And I think I've been using it since January, right? It was December, January, February, March, April. So like 3-4 months. I feel like anything you use takes at least 3 to 6 months to see a difference, like hair stuff, all of that. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of using all the products, but yeah, now I'm not going to say I never will, because I don't want to be on here backtracking with my face all cracked open, talking about I need some ideas. So I'm sticking my baby toe in the water. I'm going to see what my dermatologist gives me on when do I go? Next week. I can't remember the day. But look, you see this? I don't know how you see that? See, I have like these little blemishes right here. I want to get rid of that. Yeah, it's down here, that sort of thing. Like I want those blemishes off my face. But that's okay, because I'm still giving you 20 and 30-year-olds a run for your money, honey. I always say that, and I mean it too. I'm not just joking. All right, yeah, it does, Mel. It takes like 6 months or more, like a diet, right? Like a diet, a health plan, anything. You got give it at least 6 months before you judge whether it works or not. I would dare to say it could be even up to a year, even more so than that, to really see like a huge before and after. When people say they notice right away, I'm like, geez Louise, they might have had jacked up skin. And then if you had jacked up skin, you probably will notice more, who knows? Male looks great. Male, I also think that's some good genes too, though. Taking care of herself with the good genes, drinking a lot of water. She drinks a lot. That's also helpful. Drinking a lot of water, and not lemonade, not tea, not pot, not Crystal Light in your water, like plain water, maybe a little seltzer. I know she adds apple cider vinegar to it. So yeah, so when people would always ask me about my skin, I say soap and water. And people look at me like I'm crazy. But then they see my mom and they think, okay, now I get it, right? Because, my dad, just blessed with kind of nice genes. So I'm not even going to take credit for that, because I wasn't even using a good skincare until here recently. So there's that. Okay, so I didn't got off way on a tangent. Who got me off on that tangent about the skincare of it all? Jeez, Louise. All right. So, okay. So that was that the lifestyle lifestyle shift. Okay. All right. So the lifestyle shift, a lot of people said they were in this stage. And then the last one is the ownership phase. What the ownership phase is, okay, first of all, lifestyle, we know, you're just doing it and doing it and doing it well, right? It's like you're not thinking about it. You don't have to plan your calories out. You're going to work out. The days you're working out, everything you're doing. You got a routine. It's just part of your lifestyle. I know some people are doing like these 30-day challenges and all that, but, even that might be in addition to, right? But what you're doing behind the scenes, in addition to that 30-day challenge, might be your strength training 3 days a week. It might be, you're walking outside of whatever the challenge is going on. You might be doing things regularly. So that's all your lifestyle, right? So it's not about weight loss on the lifestyle, phase. It's about the habits that you've built. So not weight, but the habits. And I'm not there yet, because I'm still trying to lose weight. So if you're still trying to lose weight, you are not in this lifestyle shift. You are, if you're focused on weight, you still are in that reality check phase, like, right, where your discipline is kicking in, you're still trying to lose and all of that. So the last phase is the ownership phase. I think this is kind of, a tough phase, because in this phase, now some people realize this way before now. When I first started taking this GLP-1, I remember people used to be on here praising this GLP-1 like it was like the God Almighty. And some of you still may think that, but I always said like it was you, because I know for me personally, I can overeat this medication on any day, a good day, bad day. Unless I just took it the first 2 days where my appetite suppression is really strong. But for the most part, I could overeat the meds. I could if I really wanted to. So I knew a lot of that was me. And when people were saying the meds, it is the meds. But you're also the one making those healthy choices. And so I never felt like people were giving themselves enough credit until here recently. I feel like there's been a shift in that, which is a good thing. People are giving themselves credit for what they're doing on these GLP-1s. Now, some of you aren't giving yourself enough credit because you're so afraid to get off. And so am I. I'm thinking, geez Louise, if I got off, what is going to happen? And remember, you were one of the people following me early on, and some of you have been going back and watching my old videos. Thank you. Appreciate that. And I was saying, I want to get off this medicine. I'm not a medicine taker. When I say I only take Mounjaro right now, I only take Mounjaro. Thank God for that. I can even say that, right? I only take Mounjaro. So I don't even want to be taking that, but I need it right now and probably forever. But I was one of those ones saying, oh no, I don't want to take it forever. Now I said a girl has a right to change her mind. And so I got to that point where I changed my mind. And I'm saying now, I probably will need some sort of a dose. And who knows, I could be on 15 for here on out. I don't know. But, I will need that medication to keep, my appetite and just my brain without thinking about the food. And I'm going to tell you, this is breaking news, but a little bit of this food noise is starting to creep back in. It's starting to creep back in. And I'm saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? 12.5, keep my hope alive. So we will see. We will see what happens. I'm holding on to this 12.5 for dear life. And, I'm saying to myself, I don't want to go up to 15 just yet, but I might have to. So I'm going to talk about this during my update. I'm not going to say too much about it because, I'm still working through it. Actually, I'm still trying to figure it out. So this is a journey. One thing I love about the content creators and people that are sharing their journey is like, this is how a journey looks in real time. Like you're seeing me make decisions. What should I do? And I know some people, might say, people are wishy-washy. 1 week they're doing this, 1 week they're doing that. That's true. Some people are. But I also think like you really want to see a journey of somebody like working through what they're going through in real time with the skin, the hair, the nails, the eating, the food noise, the appetite suppression, the beauty, the not so beautiful, all of that, it just makes up a weight loss journey. And, just think about all the decisions you've made. If you were on camera reporting that out to people, it's hard to do. And then sometimes I do stuff and I'm like, dang, I should have videotaped that, or dang, I should have made a video about that. And so I'm just trying to say to myself, like, I just need to get, like, I got to get a game plan going, because I'm in the, if this is the football game, I am in the third quarter. And, and I'm in the third quarter trying to make it to that end zone and trying to get to the fourth quarter and be at my goal. So that is my goal, to do that. So we shall see. So I'm going to let you guys know if I'm going to be on here on the 20. What would that be? I'm either going to be on the 26th or May 1st. And yeah, I just had something in my family come up just today, I found out, actually. So I don't know if I'll be, if it'll be the 26th like I originally thought, but it might be. I might just do it on the 26th. I don't know. Anyway. All right. So with that said, I want you guys to let me know in the chat. First of all, you guys answered my question in the chat before I got into the Miss Toy interview, and I never went back. So I'm going to go back and see what that is. Okay. So Sweet Bee says, thanks y'all. It's encouraging to see some movement on the scale after a 3-month SAW. I'm also seeing gains in strength and endurance. So seeing that progress is so encouraging. Absolutely. We're going to give you some confetti. All right. Very good, Sweet Bee. Okay. I love that. All right. So she said she's starting to see progress. Okay. People are saying congratulations. Did I miss anybody else? Mel is popping over. Okay, so wait. She says, I love to talk about non-scale victories, but I took my 4th shot last week of Zepbound and I've lost 1 pound a week so far. Fewer side effects and more energy. I'm digging it. Yes, Zepbound for the win. Yeah. Oh my gosh. When people switch over, it's nice to hear the comparison of the two. And don't count out semaglutide, though. People have done a great job on semaglutide, too, but it is different. And how do I know? Because I used to take Ribelsis, which is semaglutide, right? It's just in the pill form. So it is different. I don't talk about that enough. I need to dig into that, let you guys know. It really is total different being on that medication, one versus the other. So yeah, I just couldn't handle it. I give people a lot of credit. One of my sorority sisters, one of my sayings is actually taking Ozempic. So was I supposed to say that? Sorry. I think so. I think people know. But yeah, she's actually, so she's still on it though. She hasn't had like severe side effects or anything that's keeping her from continuing to do it. So there's that. Let's see. Okay, so Sweet Pea, you said you hope to get to your goal in 1 year, but that's not going to be the case. That's okay. I'm rolling and keeping up with my eating and exercise plan. Yes. So I'm going to need some feedback from you guys. So, and I need to stop teasing it because I am going to need to pick a date. But when I do my next live, it's going to be on a Sunday, not my next live, but my update live. It's going to be on a Sunday, and I'm going to be trying to get some feedback. So you guys got to come and join me. So I'm going to let you know. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be the weekend of May, the first weekend in May. I'm thinking, but I don't know. All right, thank you, Twin. Welcome to the chat. I saw you come in. Let's see. I made small goals throughout my weight loss phase. It kept me motivated, and I'm feeling like a winner the whole time. Very good. Okay, very good. Small goals. Okay, we love that for you, Cookie. Let me give you some confetti. I love that you feel like a winner. Feeling like a winner. That's a great feeling. Jeez Louise. Okay, so we're scrolling down. Okay, we talked about that. Okay. All right. Okay, so these are the habits. This is what I'm curious about. Okay, so back to walking 5 miles a day, strength training 3 to 4 days a week, and cooking from scratch. I had these and lost them due to low energy and fatigue. Now I have energy. Okay, so you're getting back to your old stuff. We love that. Brenda is clean, says her habits that she's now have taken and kind of ran with them are clean eating, self-care, makeup, nails, hair. You know, you got a haircut recently. I think it's so cute. More consistent with medical care and movement habits. Okay, very good. Very good. And a lot of times, Brenda, you'll come on here and say, oh, I did this, I didn't do that. But look at all those habits. Let me put this up here again. I'm going to give you some confetti. Look at all those habits that you are building and have built. We love that. Okay. All right. I love the habits. I love it. The habits of it all. Okay. Your healthy habit is learning how to eat smaller portions, not overeating. Okay. Very good. That's great. That's a great habit. The smaller portions. I love that too. Still working on good sleep habits. I need to put my phone down and stop scrolling at night, trying to get to bed at the same time every night. Oh, and get up at the same time every morning. Very good. Okay, I love that. Very good. All right, and then we saw Shauna is in the house. Just Sherry. Hello, Just Sherry. How are you? And then people were guessing who I was interviewing. I got some great ideas though. Yes, I agree. Miss Toy's journey is inspirational. Okay. Oh, your 70-year-old sister got told she looked like she was in her 40s last week. Good genes for sure. Yes, those genes have everything to do with it. Sunscreen too. I forgot about a good sunscreen. I will say that, but I'm not in the sun a whole lot. Yes. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you really need that though. I think you probably want it. Do you need it? I don't know about that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you need that. Yes, indeed. It takes 6 months or more of compliance. Yes. Yeah. I just think the skincare industry has people so like fooled with what to, like, even my daughter, they're advertising to, these younger kids. They think they need a skincare routine, you know. No, you don't. She's talking about, because I do. No, you don't. You don't need a skincare. Your skincare is that you're 9 and you put some water and a little cleanser on there and you're good.
Cleanser?
Yes.
So where's my cleanser?
You use it.
Where?
See, you don't even know what it is. Because it's not packaged up like skincare. Don't play with that. Yeah, she thinks she needs skincare at 9. If I had her skin, oh, that's good lighting. Thank you. Okay, that's it. She's my lighting lady. All right. See how she thinks she needs some skincare? You do not need skincare. Kids do not need skincare. You're gonna have jacked up skin.
Like you?
Well, I don't have jacked up skin. You're gonna have messed up skin. Put my stuff on your skin. Go.
Is that good lighting?
You better hope your skin is like mine when you get this age, honey.
That's good lighting.
Leave it alone. That's enough. Good night. You see what I gotta deal with, the people. Okay, hold on, because she's messing up my light. Hold on.
I'm trying to fix it.
Thank you. The skincare of it all. Let's see how is a 9-year-old arguing with a skincare? See, that's what I'm saying. It has gotten out of hand. My body, hated semaglutide, but Zepbound for the win. I know that. Yes, semaglutide can be hard on the body. Some people who can handle it. I mean, geez, Louise. All right, so Nancy says, one habit that I've accomplished is that I prepare ahead for those last 3 days before the shot. Yes, I talked about that in one of my videos. So helpful. That way, if you have any food noise, there are things quick, healthy, and available that I like. And that's what I've had to do too, to prepare for that. Yeah, so you guys got to go watch my video. I talk about all of that, what to do before your shot and after your shot. And that was one of my strategies I listed on there. Okay, people are saying great strategy. We love that. Elizabeth, how are you? I remember that quote. I'm in the hope quick phase, week 7, and lost 15 pounds. Good job. I'm so grateful for this online community. Well, I'm grateful that you are here. That is awesome. Good job. Good for you. I think that's a good amount of weight, too, that you have lost. So keep up the good work. It's Darian. How are you? He says, good evening, Dee Dee and Diva bunch. I was going to say brunch. Driving and listening. Thank you for listening in. All right. So people are saying you're doing great. Okay, Mark. Hey, Mark, how are you? He says, one habit I'm doing is going to the gym 5 times a week. Mark. Go, Mark. We got to give you some confetti for that. I love that. 5 times a week. Jeez Louise. All right, very good. 5 times a week. We love that. Jeez Louise. I mean, maybe when I retire, I could get that in. People are saying hello. Oh, your habits. Okay. Journaling your meals, excellent strategy. Getting your water, excellent. You added collagen to your skincare routine. Excellent. I love that. Very good. Let's give her some confetti. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. It won't let me give confetti. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So you said, okay, little diva. She's a trip, Mel. You know she is a trip. Yes. A hummingbird. Actually, they do have skincare line for, it's to get your money. No. She does not need anything on her face. No. No makeup.
Yes.
No.
Why do you use it?
No, because I'm an adult. You're a kid. Kids don't need makeup. I don't.
Yeah, with your rough skin.
Oh, my skin is not rough. Hey, get out of here. You're taking over my live stream. Good night.
Yeah, this is my live stream now.
Oh, out. You talk about that skincare, honey. She is upset. You're not allowed to have skincare. No. No. So if you're talking about my skin and you want to wear skincare, that's gonna happen to your skin. So you got to keep it natural. Okay, all right. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay, so let me see. What are you guys saying? Jeez Louise. I didn't read that out loud, Mel. She does not need to hear that. Let's see. Okay, all right. I think I got all the comments. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so let's just play a little game and then we're gonna be out of here. What time is it? 9:30? Is that an hour? Okay, so remember my goal was to be off in an hour and a half. So I'm not too far from it. Geez, Louise, we got my little lady in here having a fit because she can't have the skincare of it all. Geez, Louise. All right, so this game is called, what is this game called? This game is called Live Out, honey. It's bedtime for you. All right, this is called wrong stage or right stage. Wrong stage or right stage. So I'm going to give you a statement. I want you to tell me, do you think this is the wrong stage to be in or the right stage? I think this is going to be hard unless you really know those stages. So let's say you lost 10 pounds fast and now the scale has slowed down and you feel like something's wrong. What stage would you probably be in? Oh, let me put the stages up. Son, to say that again. You lost 10 pounds fast, right? You lost the 10 pounds fast. Now the scale has slowed down and you feel like something is wrong. What is going on? What do you think? What phase might you be in? The hope, the quick win, the adjustment, the stall, the reality check, the lifestyle shift, or do you think it's the ownership phase? Ooh. Let's see. Are you guys guessing? I think this is a hard game. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you guys are guessing. Oh my God. Yes, my daughter. Yeah, you talk about that skincare, honey. She is feisty. She is all into my stuff. Even some of the stuff I don't even use. I look up, it's gone. I'm like, I didn't even use it. She didn't put it on herself. Jeez Louise. The good thing I wasn't into those products because I would have been upset. But it still was a waste of money. Now, and do you guys know what Tula skincare is? It's like organic kind of skincare. It's expensive. And I had this, I want to say it was 3.4 ounces. Do I have it here? No. I was like, gosh, it felt lighter. And I'm picking it up. This is before I got my little new skincare I'm doing. I pick it up and I'm like, geez, oh man. Next thing I know, I opened it up and she had used half of it. So while she's talking about my skin, she wants her skin to look like my skin because she's using my stuff. How about that? Yes, you were. That was not she's talking about that probably was Casper the Friendly Ghost. Go to bed. It was you. It was you. Let's see. Oh, people got it. How did you guys get this? Okay, so we got a quick win. We got a right stage. We got a right stage. We got an adjustment. We got adjustment. Let's see. Okay, it's a reality check because you better not think it's gonna happen all the time. That's so true. We got another adjustment. Let's see. She said, I know, right? Okay, okay. So you guys are right. It is the adjustment phase. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I just lost my light. Oh, okay. We said it was the adjustment phase. Okay, I had to shoot my little light assistant out because she's supposed to be asleep by now. Like her bedtime is 8:30. All right, so so what about this one? So you guys were right. It was the adjustment phase. What about this is round 2. You're not losing like you used to. And now you're questioning everything. Now, so many people, this is the phase that they're in as we speak. What do you think it is? He says 0 for 1. I'm in maintenance. That's my excuse. Okay, so what do you guys think? I'm going to read it again. Let me put those stages up here. Okay, here we go. All right, so you're not losing like you used to, and now you're questioning everything. What do you think? What phase are you in? Ooh, you're not losing like you used to, and now you're questioning everything. Oh, this is a hard one. Let's see. Oh, you guys are good. Okay, all right, all right. I need to stop drinking so I'm not up using the bathroom all night. Okay. Oh, you guys are good. Okay, so we got reality check, the stall, the dreaded stall, reality check. Reality check. Okay. It was reality check. Because it's actually not a stall. It's more like a reality check where you gotta get those habits in check, right? That discipline has to kick in. You realize the medication is just not gonna do everything. Now you have to do that. And I was actually watching this content creator today, and she was talking about how she lost all this weight without changing much of anything. Like she hasn't changed much of anything. And she said she lost all this weight, and she said now she realizes that she's in this stage, in this phase in her journey where now she has to do those lifestyle changes in order to continue to see success on her journey and to reach her goal. So I thought that was great that she got this epiphany, right? That, and some of you might be thinking she's just now figuring that out, but to each his own. Some people just don't want to do all the things, right? Some people just say, I'm taking this medication. I don't want to do all the things. I just want to take the meds and let the meds do what it does. And some people, have been doing that, right? And been successful. And then again, most people, not everybody, get to that point where they're not losing anymore. And then that's when you have to do something else. So that's kind of like the reality check. And I love that they call it that stage that. All right. So this is the smartest chat in all of GLP-1 land. So I'm not surprised. What about round 2? This is round 3. You're eating better. You're moving more, but the scale isn't moving like you want. What stage might you be in? You're eating better, you're moving more, but the scale isn't moving like you want it to move. What stage? This is a tough one, I think. Ooh. Okay. What do you think? Okay, do we have any guesses? Cookie said we're in the angry stage. You don't have to remember I'm on the vertical one, and when I go forward, I'm out of the picture. So let me stay in the picture, in the frame. Cookie, that was a good one. She says angry. Oh, okay. So people are saying the stall stage, angry. If that's the stage, it needs to be right. It needs to say stall, parentheses, angry. Lifestyle shift. Okay. All right. Very good. Sweet Bee is saying angry. What Cookie said. What was the question? It was what stage, what phase or stage would you be in if you're eating better, you're moving more, but the scale isn't moving like you want it to? Lifestyle shift. Okay, a stall. Lifestyle shift. You said the scale is not moving. You didn't say the scale is not moving at all. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So nobody has it, I don't think. It was the adjustment stage. The adjustment stage. Your body is like, hold on, wait a minute, right? Your body is saying, wait a minute. I don't want to keep losing. Even though you're eating better, you're moving more. The scale isn't moving like you want. So your body is just adjusting to the medication. And it's not technically a stall yet. So that's why they call it the adjustment phase. This is the phase. This is tricky because this is the one right before the stall. So you guys, very good, very good. You guys are super smart. All right. So what about this one? You're not thinking about food as much. You feel like you're in control. You feel like you're in control. Let me put the phases up again. So you're not thinking about food as much. You feel in control. Things feel easier. What stage is that? What do you think? Feel like I'm feeling reckless here. You're not thinking about food as much. You feel in control and things feel easier. Ooh, that's the key. Things feel easier. What lifestyle are you in? I am the resource. Male to the B. I am the resource. And it doesn't have to be a right answer. It can be more than one. Everything doesn't have to be one correct answer. It can be more than one answer, but we're going with my answer tonight. How about that? Ooh, Devin is on here. Devin, what are you doing? Devin said, what's up? Okay, so you're not thinking about food as much. You feel in control. Things feel easier. What do you think? Okay, so people are saying, I don't know where we left off. Who left off? Let's see. Devin saying ownership. Okay, that's the last phase. Okay, you're not thinking about food as much. You feel in control. Things feel easier. Okay. All right. Ownership. Ooh, the cruising stage. Okay. All right. Bye, Brenda. Okay, what do you guys think? Mel said she thought everything was black and white. No, it could be more than one. It's no one size fits all answer. I mean, some of these can be, I'm just telling you what my information I'm researched and put together says, but that doesn't mean it can't be something different. Sheila, how are you? Lifestyle shift. Okay, she came in with the lifestyle shift. It's never black and white, Mel. There's a gray everywhere. Could be. Okay, all right. Mel is so competitive. Mel just wants to have the right answer. I'm not studying Mel. Okay, so this one was actually the lifestyle shift. Things feel easier. Remember, we said it's not about the weight, it's about your habits. It's not about the weight, it's about your habits. Okay, all right, very good. All right, so a lot of you did say lifestyle. Okay, lifestyle was your answer. So when Mel's right, she don't question the sources, only when she's not right. See, look at this. We're gonna get you on video. Okay, all right. So how about this one? Round 5. This is gonna be our second to the last one. You stopped obsessing over the scale. You just live your life and make good choices. You don't care about that scale. That scale can say whatever it wants to say. What stage is that? And I wish I was in this stage, but I will get there one day. You stop obsessing over that scale. You just live your life and you make good choices. Or not sometimes. But what phase is that for you? What phase? Now this one, I just think that it should be, it should be only between two. If we had to teeter between two, it should only be these two. But it's one that makes sense when you think about it. I think the adjustment and stall phase is the one that's going to be the tricky one, right? Because that's what people are feeling now. So now you see why people feel so confused about this stall versus if you're not in the stall, how your body is reacting to the meds in that 3-4 stage. It's not so clear. All right, so let's see. What are we saying? What are we saying? Okay. Pamela, I'm not thinking about you guys. Well, not you, but Mel for sure. All right, Devin comes in with the ownership. You said this time for sure. Sweet B. Bill, I know you're sitting back here with me now. Okay, all right, ownership. ownership. Let's see. Mel had all caps. This should be maintenance. Okay, all right. Very good. Okay, all right. All right, so this is ownership. This is you doing the work, not the medication, right? And this is like a maintenance phase, but I don't want to use the word maintenance because we all know what maintenance phase is. I think ownership is more appropriate for this because it's like you're owning it, right? And even in maintenance, sometimes people have taken over their maintenance. I know people who will put themselves in maintenance and their doctor said, you're not in maintenance, you're not at your goal. And they said, oh, yes, I am. So I think at this stage, people have taken ownership of their weight loss. People have taken ownership of their your goals they want to be at. People are saying, forget the BMI of it all. I'm going with how I feel and how I look and the size I want to be in. So a lot of ownership is taking place. So you could call it ownership. You could call it maintenance, whatever you want to call it. I'm good with that. Okay, now this is the last one. Number 6, round 6. This is I should have ended with that ownership when that was upbeat. This one, nothing feels exciting anymore. The weight loss isn't fast, and now it just feels normal. What stage do you think this is? Ooh, geez Louise, honey. Geez Louise. Okay. Ooh. What do you think? What do you think? Let me read that again. What stage are you in? Nothing feels exciting anymore. The weight loss isn't fast, and now it just feels normal. What do you think? What? Oh my goodness. Thank you, my twin. She comes in with a guest and a smart one at that. Okay, all right. Love it. Okay, so what stage do you think? Nothing feels exciting anymore. The weight loss isn't fast. And now it just feels, dare we say, normal. All right, what do you think? All right, so Devin came in with the American Gladiator comment. Yes. Okay. You said our maintenance and ownership. It can be for sure, but we're going with ownership. We want people to take ownership. Same thing with, I think a lot of I've heard people saying people need to take responsibility of their journey. So yeah, it could be maintenance and ownership can be the same thing. Yes. I will never be in maintenance. I'm always trying to build muscle. I applied for American Gladiators. Wow, I used to love American Gladiators. Oh, Devin, you're going to be hanging from wire to wire, from thing to thing, hitting the folks, right? Isn't that one where they hit with those big old, like bats? Are they styrofoam bats? All right, Devin, we're going to give you some confetti. I love that for you. All right, give you some. You have to let us know if you made it. If you made it. Oh my goodness, good for you. All right, so what are we saying? Let's see. Okay. Oh, he says, I hope they accept my application. Me too. I think that's pretty cool. All right. So Cookie said, you're in divorce. A reality check. Let's see. Another reality check. Let's see. You're gonna get kicked out of class. Oh, you have to go see the principal. No, Mel, I'm kicking Mel out of school. Mel is going and she's getting suspended. Mel is not the principal. Mel's getting suspended. Let's see. Congrats, Devin. Okay, so all right, very good. So let me tell you what it is, right? Now this is the one where you could be going into two. It's a reality check. You're shifted into that lifestyle transition, right? You're shifting into the lifestyle of it all. But it's a reality check, right? Because you probably thought I was cruising along, and bam, it stopped. So there it is. Those are the phases. Mel wants to be in charge. No, Mel. That's so funny. She said, oh, Devin, good. I'm ready to see more than an arm and a leg. Oh my gosh. Devin, do you want to dare come on live and show us that body? We want to see those muscles, what you're working with. Oh geez, Louise. So you are strength training to that degree. Okay. All right, so Devin, good job for you. Okay, so does anybody have anything they want to share or celebrate before we head out of here? I got 8 more minutes. I'm on time today. How about that? On time. I can't believe it. I'm gonna be an hour and a half in. Like I said, anybody besides Devin. Devin is possibly going on American Gladiators. We gotta put positive vibes out your way so you can get on there. Give a shout out to Didi and our Divos. Divas and Divos. I think you're gonna make it. Let's see. So what is he saying? 3 minute dead hang. 200 pounds around me for 1 minute. Get really good on the pull-up bar. You could do 34 pull-ups. Wow. Geez, Louise. You said I still want more than the limb. Oh, because his picture. All right. She's showing her whole body. There she goes. We got to see yours, Devin. Let's see. Let's see. Didi. He says, Didi, I thought you were done with the Didi after dark. No, I am not. I'm gonna bring that back someday, some days and on a Friday. Darian is saying thank you to everybody that supported that live panel. Was that last night? Okay, all right, very good. He says he appreciates you. Okay, wait, Cookie is celebrating her anniversary. Jeez, Louise. Mel is going to be in here talking to Devin all night about these muscles. All right, so Devin, I want to know too. Devin, did you ever go on the online dating sites? Did you ever do that? Remember you were supposed to do that? Did you ever do it? We want to know. Inquirer minds want to know. We haven't had a Friday Night Live in a while. Cookie, she said yesterday was her 2-year anniversary. Her first shot was on 4/21/24. Didn't Miss Brenda leave out of here? Because she also had an anniversary, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so Cookie, we're going to celebrate you. Here we go. Here I go again. Girls, what's my weakness? Men. Cookie, I always want to sing a song when you're up on the screen. Cookie, 2 years. You took your first shot on 4/21/24. That is awesome. 2 years in. Is there anybody in here who it took more than 2 years to reach their goal? Anybody? Besides my twin? Okay, she has. Okay. Anybody besides me and Purple Bellflower that has taken more than 2 years to reach your goal? Anybody else? I don't think so. I don't really think so. Let's see. Yeah, did anybody else celebrating anything? People are saying happy anniversary to Cookie. Devin said we got to go on Facebook. Devin, did you ever go on online dating? I want to know that. Darian, you have a raised hand. What's up, Darian? It will be more than 2 years for me. You're not there yet. Okay, so no wonder we love each other. Yay, somebody I can relate to. Okay, all right, very good. Let's see. Okay, you did the Facebook dating thing. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a Diva After Dark so we can find out all about these dating situations. I gotta get me a dating situation going on. But I don't want to do it right now. Maybe this summer. I was thinking about this summer. Maybe I will do. You met lots of women already. Okay, how's it going? Oh, okay. So Darian is somebody else in the fold with me. Yeah, I love that. Okay. Oh, you got your 4th date coming up. Oh, I love that for you. Okay. All right. Okay. I was gonna say it took me 3. Honestly, I stalled for year 4 since I never hit my bottom, so I called it maintenance. Oh, okay. All right. Honestly, I stalled for a year. I stalled for honestly I stalled for year 4 since I never hit my bottom, so I called that maintenance. Wow. Okay, very cool. Okay, very good. I love that. You give me hope. I think it will take more than 2 for me at this rate. I'm not planning on stopping, and that's okay. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think it's a struggle. Okay, all right. So, wait, what is our member? 14 years. Somebody then named her the principal. She can't be the principal. I'm the principal. I'm the teacher and principal. What can we call? What can we give name? We could give. Well, you could be. She can be the principal because she could be the principal, and then Bellflower is also a principal because she's a mod too. Mel is something else. Mel said time for After Dark remix. No, I'm the superintendent. She can't be that. Oh, you guys are so funny. Mel is the remix of the Diva After Dark. Yes, we got to she's the school counselor. No, well, she could be the school counselor too. Mel's like, I'm every woman. It's all in me. Everything you want done, baby. I do it naturally. Oh gosh, what a live. My daughter then got on here and talked about my skin because she was mad about the skincare of it all. Jeez, Louise, mailed and got on here and disagreed with some of the the stage because she wasn't right. Oh my goodness, what a nice night it has been. No, seriously, I had a great time. This is so fun for me. What time is it? I'm on time. It's 9:59. This is gonna be just like church. We get sometimes in church you get a surprise and you get out early. No, seriously, you guys did a great job. This is the smartest chat in all of GLP-1 land. I want you guys, let me go back. I want you to check out some things. We got Miss Toy interview coming up on Friday. Where's Mel? I got to get Mel off of there. Let's get the stages off. We got Miss Toy. She's got it. So you got to check that out. I'm going to get that out on Friday. Oh, are you guys watching Adam? Adam is on there inspiring people, building that muscle. That's Adam. You guys got to go and check out the actual stages and how I talked about them. And there is no wrong answers. It's just a stage. It's no wrong answers. You could be in between stages. You could, it could be a different name for a stage, but But yeah, I thought that was a good video, to be honest. This is one of my videos. I just love it. This video is almost at 25,000 people watched it, clicked on it, and people have been actually watching it. And it's what, 10 days. So I just love that. So go check that out. And not for nothing, what a nice thumbnail that is. I mean, seriously. And then this was our video tonight. I look like my mom. I wonder if that they took that I wonder if my dad took that seriously, like he thought that was really my mom instead of me. What if that's my mom instead of me? You will never know. It's too funny. All right, so guys, I gotta get out of here. Geez Louise, I'm getting hot and bothered. All right, I will see you guys. Have a great rest of your week. It's hump day. We're into Thursday. We're into the weekend. Good night. Love you. Bye. Good night, guys.